As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. These guys came out on top in the 4-5 game last week, and now they hit the road to face a fellow division champion in the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Off the play fake, Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Play fake, here's Ward. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion right is Ridley. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Pat the 60.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milton. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Go.
To throw is Milton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check.
Throwing now, Ward. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Throwing is Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
60 Vikings, 70 Lions.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
To throw, it's Milton. Got his man, it's Thornton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards, well struck. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw, here's Ward. And that'll be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Ward. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Throwing again here, Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Milton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They're shoving his way inside the 35. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Milton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Young. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly.
At the 41-yard line.
Second and 5. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 1 yard to go on third down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and sneak it here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a first and 10, a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Milton. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our trip
Here's
through
Scott
the playoffs starts now. In the AFC, it's the #1 seed back in action. Okay, Brandon, thank you. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. And it's C.J. Stroud. He was sensational all afternoon. This, one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. From there, another big game here in the NFC playoffs. And it's Puka Nacua. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Rams are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And time for a check here at the playoff race in the divisional round. Things getting interesting now in the NFC. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Dante Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The kicker on
Point after try forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Titans 3.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there.
Hey, hey.
Play action, it's Ward. Looking for Ridley on the out route, he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as he'll try to add on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. Looking to put a drive together. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Moore. And this one is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Denver's offense now set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton, his first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
23-yard line.
79 Broncos. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. Completes this one to Fulton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard
And now
line.
a first chance for the backup here to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Get it.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Ready up.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he's going to use his legs here. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Joe Milton, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They go with the option on the 2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember the dribbler, draw, drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
Ready, set.
2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
To throw is Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo, 68 yards. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries, but the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
Come on, set, ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
He pitches it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Get it.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Selma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with the option left. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Past the 60.
Second and 13. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
It's now third down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on third down, Ward. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 33. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Broncos on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go. Ready.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard
It looked like
line.
almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Now he'll try to run with this. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. CD, it'll go to the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
There we go now as they will again try for 2. They're going to try and run. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Titans 9.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Ward to throw once more. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. The Broncos going to continue on as we say so long, everybody, and thanks for watching. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.